Remember that we said you would be successful with what we're learning today is if you have written something similar and different using main ideas and details from the text. So first we're going to talk about it, and our question is, why does the author tell about families from many parts of the world? So you'll notice the author in the whole story talked about families from all different types of places around the world. Why do you think the author did that? Any ideas? Why do you think the author did that? Yes?
To inform you.
To inform you, good. Can you tell me more?
So you can know more about families.
Okay, super. So we can know more about families from around the world. What else? Owen?
It could be to teach us how to respect how they do things differently and the same, and that we can summarize how our lives are the same as people from different cultures.
I love that. So I love the part you added about respect, right? Teaching you how to kind of respect different cultures and different ways of living around the world. Excellent. Ryan?
So you don't just know about one city. It's to tell about a lot of cities, so you know, like Owen, so you know how to respect more cities than just one other city. Yeah, really good point. We can't compare what's similar and what's different if we only know about one place, right? So they're sharing about a few different places. Right? So what we're going to do, our last part, is we're going to dive a little bit more deeply into pages 32 through 35. So that's the text we just read, a look at families. And what you are going to do is you're going to be finding details that show how families are the same. So we've talked a little bit about how they're the same and how they're different around the world. Right now we're just going to focus on what's the same. So what's the same in the story that people do around the world? So right here, all families share food, right? Here's our text evidence. They're saying that that's something that's similar for families around the world, sharing food. The food they eat might be different around the world, right? But sharing food is something that pretty much every family does around the world. So what you would do is add into your map here, family share. I would like you to see if you and your partner, and remember you have to have evidence from the text. You're going to need to see that it's right in here in the text that we read. So my evidence was right here. All families share food, right? So then I wrote it, all families share food. I would like you and your partner to find 3 more details about how all families are the same from the text. Okay, go. Can anybody share one that is not sharing food? Because we found that one together. Yes, in the back.
They can celebrate holidays that mean the same thing.
Okay, and do you have evidence in the text? Can you share where you found that evidence?
All families celebrate together.
All families celebrate together. Okay, so that would be something that's similar. So if we go back to our map. Celebrate, yeah, celebrate together. Here, culture has a lot to do with how families talk to each other, right? Right in the middle. So, something that all families do is talk to each other, right? Or communicate.
Yeah.
All right,
All families live in the same home.
Okay, can you share your text evidence?
Oh, yeah.
Found it. Okay.
It says many families live in the same building.
Yeah, many families live in the same building. So it's saying not all families always live together in the same building, because they could live in different types of places. But the fact that families live in different places, right, that could be something that's similar in families around the world. So you could have added to your map, families live in different places or live together. Okay, so you've got your 3 details that support your main idea about families, how they're similar around the world. So the last piece on this page is at the bottom. We're going to complete that sentence stem right there where it says the author wants to explain that. what does the author want to explain about families from many parts of the world? And we kind of talked about that at the very beginning of this page when we discussed it a little bit. Would you please complete the sentence? So remember, our goal today was to identify main ideas and details, to understand how families around the world are similar and how they are different. So when you completed that sentence frame, you did part of this, which is writing about how families are similar and different using evidence from the text. So would you please share with your partner your full sentence? So starting with, the author wants to explain.